Misati, yes?
Yes, we have.
And that even when you are a member of parliament at that particular time, you used to exchange favors, correct?
Correct, yes.
And even now, you're still exchanging favors like looking for jobs, looking for votes, and even looking for the welfare of your children, correct?
Correct.
And that is what you've pleaded under paragraph 13 of your bundle of document, the document labeled as DG, the defense, at page 4, correct?
I'll first check on that, what you are reading.
Paragraph 13 at page 4 of your defense. You confirm that you have perpetually been in the habit of giving each other favors, correct?
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
And therefore you stand with the paragraph C of your defense, and more particularly paragraph C, Roman 3, correct?
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
And therefore these favors also included issues of campaigns and searching for votes, correct?
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
And therefore you heard the witness who came before you when the question was put to him whether he has been involved in your campaigns, he answered no, correct? Correct or not correct?
That...
You heard the witness, yes?
Yes, I heard him.
A question was put to him whether he is involved in your campaigns, correct?
In not giving...
Excuse me, Mr. Governor. Did you hear that question being put to your witness?
It was.
What was his answer?
He has not known how much money...
No, it's not about the money. It's about the campaign.
Read what he said, Mr. Speaker.
You know, you'll not argue with me. You'll answer my questions.
I'm aware of that.
Did you hear the question being put to your witness, whether he's involved in your campaigns?
Yes.
Did you hear him answering that he's never involved in your campaigns?
But
did you hear him or you never heard him, Mr. Governor?
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, sir, could I request for your protection?
So 1 second, Senior Counsel, what's your point of order?
That the witness is being practically denied a chance to answer.
Okay.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I think the counsel for the assembly is misleading the witness. The witness was asked if he has used any funds. He has funded the campaign. He was not asked if he supported the Deputy Governor. Thank you very much.
Okay, Senator. Senior Counsel Keegan, what was your point of order?
My point of order is that the witness should be allowed to answer the question as opposed to being badgered and being asked to answer in the words that my colleague wants. This Senate is investigative, and the witness should be allowed to answer the question. I am requesting that he be protected from harassment.
Very well. Counsel.
I'm well guided.
You're well guided.
Mr.
Thank
Speaker,
you.
sir.
Please proceed.
Kindly confirm that on the date which Mr. Misati visited you in your house, that the same had been triggered by Mr. Misati, correct?
That is correct, Mr. Speaker.
And therefore that he had come to visit you in search of a favor for his son, correct?
That's incorrect.
Let us look at the Hansons. Honorable Senators, I'm referring to the County Assembly Hansons appearing on the back of Volume 1 at page 189. Would you kindly look at the statement, kindly confirm that you appeared before the County Assembly and tendered your evidence, correct?
That's correct.
And therefore you are the one who made the averments contained at that paragraph where you begin by Mr. Speaker, just as a good friend, Mr. Joseph Misati, and I, somewhere in April, I was made to know that there is an advert that has come up in the Guasco. And Mr. Misati, as a friend, could ask me that his son has also tendered his application. Yes?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, only that this is in
It is at that
April.
date that this
This
favor
is,
was
Mr.
sought.
Mr. Speaker, this is in April and not in May when Mr.
Excuse me.
Misati came to my home.
It is on this date that the favor for a job was sought by Mr. Misati in favor of his son, correct?
And I'm saying it is correct.
Is it
to the
correct?
extent-
It is correct. Thank you. You have
to the
answered the
extent
question.
that-
Let's go to the next question. What did you tell him?
Could the witness be just allowed to
It's
answer?
my witness,
Mr.
Mr.
Speaker.
Counsel. It's my witness.
Senior Counsel, let's allow the Counsel to proceed. And also, we are also time constrained, and I think he's trying to ensure that the witness sticks to the answers only. Please proceed.
And which son was you referring to when you spoke about his son? You are the one who spoke about the son in the county assembly, correct?
That's correct.
Which son in particular were you addressing?
The son is Dennis Misati.
Dennis Misati. Was he present that day?
Which day?
Was Dennis present that day when the favor was sought?
Mr. Speaker, I want your protection to put the statements clear because
I'm asking, was he
you cannot
present
be
or he was?
coming in piecemeal and wanting me to pick the
Was he
statement
present
give.
or he was not present?
I'll ask for your protection to put
Okay,
the case in
Deputy
perspective.
Governor, I will protect you. Counsel,
Yes,
go a little bit slow.
I will. I'm well
Okay,
guided.
ask the question, let him answer.
It's a simple question. This day,
Yes, Senator Edwin Sifuna, what is your point of order?
Chair, just to help the witness, he should be assured that during re-examination by his counsel, Katwa Kigen, any explanations that he wants to give, he will have opportunity to give. But at this point of cross-examination, and Senior Counsel Katwa, you really are doing us a disservice as a House by not having advised your client that there will be that opportunity. At this particular stage, the counsel for the Assembly is allowed to ask yes or no answer questions without stories, Mr. Speaker. So just guide them accordingly.
You have not pressed the intervention, so I will not allow you. Senator. Okay, Senator Onyonka.
I would like to make a plea to my colleagues here. This exercise is actually not a court of law. This is a quasi-judicial political exercise. It is important that the stakeholders who are the voters of Kisii listen to the questions because they can see the body language and they can see how the Deputy Governor is answering the questions. But if you railroad him with so many questions and he's able to answer, somebody might think he actually doesn't know what he's doing here. I would plead, Mr. Speaker, the way you've ruled, that, Mr. Speaker, you could even add him some more time so that he leads the Deputy Governor reasonably with reasonable time so that everybody can get what the questions are. Thank you.
Senator Nduati, you have a point of order? Okay. Senator Robo, you have a point of order?
Yes.
I'm not going to take so many points of orders. This is the last point of order, and then we'll proceed. Senators.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, because of time constraint and because there will be also opportunity for the senior counsel to cross-reference, if we've given a set number of minutes, like 15 minutes to the counsel, then within that, if the question only requires yes or no, then we want to guide His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, to be able to respond with yes or no, because these are factual information as presented, so that he is able to take advantage of the time given. Thank you.
Deputy Governor, I would advise that you listen to the question and answer. If it is a yes or no answer required, just answer yes or no. Let the counsel proceed with his questions. And after the cross-examination, there's going to be a re-examination and your counsel will be able to clarify. Can we proceed that way?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
And counsel, take him slowly.
I will. Mr. Deputy Governor, confirm that you confirmed before the County Assembly as evidenced by the Hansons that you assured Mr. Misati that it was possible for you to assist his son get a job, as it appears in the Hansons. Yes?
Where is that?
The same paragraph I was reading. You may read it in full.
Mr. Speaker, just as a good friend, Mr. Joseph Misat, I was made to know that there is an advert that has come up in the Wasco, and Misati, as a friend, could ask me that his son has also tendered his application. Is it possible for him to be assisted to get a job?
What do you say?
He said yes.
Thank you. Who was to assist him? Who was to assist Mr. Misati's son, I beg your pardon, to get a job?
Myself.
Thank you. Did you assist him in any way?
No.
Let's look at the evidence again. Look at the same paragraph and read the subsequent paragraph where you are answering to Mr. Kato Kigen's case. Are you seeing where Mr. Kato Kigen is asking you? And did you talk to Lucy about the request about your friend? Can you see that paragraph?
Yes, I see.
Read the subsequent one.
That is quoting myself. Like any other leader, Mr. Speaker, this request came to me. Everyone, honorable members, know that Lucy in Wasco would work under, like many child who work under the governor's office, where I'm also the deputy to the governor. And so I indicated to Lucy, asking her if they had such kind of jobs, and she said yes.
So to that extent, you made contacts with Lucy confirming whether the job was available, correct?
That I did.
Thank you. Did you have a look at Lucy's affidavit appearing at page 263 of the bundle of document volume 1 by the County Assembly? Did you not? Page 263. 263. Did you have a look at that affidavit, Mr. Witness? Page 263 of the bundle of document volume 1.
Yes.
You confirmed that you made contacts with Lucy, correct?
That I've said yes.
And therefore the averments contained in her affidavit that you had a discussion about it are correct, yes?
No.
To that extent, they are correct that you made contacts with her in that respect, correct?
To that extent, yes.
Thank you. When did you loan the 500,000 shillings to Mr. Misati?
In October.
Do you have the evidence of the loan that you advanced, or you only have the evidence of repayment?
No, I don't have.
What do you have?
For what?
What do you have? The evidence of loaning or the evidence of repayment?
I have evidence of repayment, Mr. Speaker.
And there is a glaring lack of evidence of you advancing money to him, correct?
That's correct.
And you had Mr. Misati claiming that in terms of your financial status, you are doing badly, correct? It was his evidence.
That's incorrect, Mr. Speaker.
Did you hear him state?
I heard him say that.
So do you trust his evidence anymore? To that extent.
In this particular instance, I do not hold to it, Mr. Speaker, that particular statement.
So are you disowning your witness?
No, I'm not.
So what do you want the Senate to treat that piece of evidence to the extent that you are a pauper?
You want a yes or no answer?
How do you want the Senate to treat that piece of evidence? And whom between you and your witness is lying?
None of us is lying, Mr. Speaker.
Yes?
Mr. Speaker, there is a general statement.
Mr. Witness, excuse me, Mr. Witness. I want you to take a deep breath and recollect yourself and answer the question. Who between the two of you is lying? Your witness or yourself?
Mr. Speaker, once again, I'm trying to answer the...
Go ahead. What is your answer?
Blocking me.
What is your answer?
My friend, Mr. Misati, while standing here as a witness, talked about problems of politicians, and he said most of them have challenges in terms of money. And at that point, he indicated that I may be one of them.
So I'm asking, who between the two of you is lying? You have not answered the question.
Lying in what?
Mr. Misati alleges you're not doing well financially. You allege you are very well financially.
I've not said I'm doing very well financially.
Thank you.
I'm saying
let us go to
other politicians.
It's okay. You have answered my question.
Poorly as the others.
You have answered my question. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to refer the witness to the bundle of document by the Deputy Governor as filed at page 111. It appears a bank statement from Leah Nyachera Onsare. Do you know that individual?
Yes, I do.
Who is she?
She is my daughter.
Can you see entry dated 18th of August 2023?
Yes, I do.
What, in respect to these proceedings, is that entry, or does that entry relate to?
It relates to a transaction between Mr. Misati and Leah Onsare.
Your daughter, correct?
Yes.
And you heard Mr. Misati indicate to this as distinguished assembly that you're the one who requested him to send your daughter the 200,000 shillings, correct?
Yes, I did.
You still claim to be doing well financially?
I'm saying yes, I did.
You still claim to be doing well financially?
Yes.
Council, your time is up. The 15 minutes are up.
Well, I'm well guided, Mr. Chairman, but we have had a lot of interruption, Mr. Speaker, sir.
We stopped your time during the interruption.
At least, Mr. Speaker, sir, because he's a very crucial witness and he carries the crux of the matter. We would better also sacrifice our other 15 minutes and deal with the witness. Because
can you give the council an opportunity to speak, please?
Because when you are dealing with our key witness, who was the Dennis, the defense was given sufficient time to deal with that witness. At least 1 hour they were granted. Even if we not get more than 1 hour, at least we just get 1 hour for dealing with the key witness, because this is a key witness, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Council, I may not be able to give you 1 hour. So can you request for something reasonable? How many minutes should I give you?
30 minutes, Mr. Speaker, sir. I'll try to do within the 30 minutes.